Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Well, today is Mystery Saturday. So let's see what we're going to work on. We've got all of our little projects in here. Let's just give it a little toss and pick one. And it says Aurora Borealis. It is a pre-stamped cross stitch. I will be right back with it and then we'll stitch. See you in a few. Alright, I am back. Holy cow, what a morning. I hope your day's going a little better than mine. It's not a bad day, but holy cow, I have been busy. So, I got a wild hair and decided that I was going to take that shelving, not apart, but do what I had to do. Reorganize it. That would be the word. Oh, by the way, this is an 11 count, and I'm using 3 strands of the DMC, and this is number 824. One of my favorite blues. There's just a little bit of blue in this. But I thought we'd start up here in the trees and try to tackle some of this. Look how confetti it is. I mean, it's just like a nightmare. So I will have to, it's not a nightmare, it's just, you know, it is what it is. So we'll just take it one color at a time. And I'll probably do the black and whites first so that I can actually see what they are. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I decided that I was going to tear that all apart. And I already have a bag of trash that needs to go. And I'm sure that there'll be like one more before I'm done. It'll be special. Then I get to haul all the trash to the trash container. Molly will like that because today is a nicer day. So it's supposed to get in the 30s somewhere. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is by Maydear. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry. Yeah. I kind of got organizational things on my brain, and oh my god. Yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah, that was just way too much fun, but it's looking better. It's not done yet, but I'll put a picture when I get it done. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I finally found a chair that I could actually stand on, because I think I had gotten a, what do you call it? What are they called? Card table at the thrift store, and I bought 2. And I needed one so that we could have dinner at my house, so that I could put those 2 together, because I had no other big table that would fit in the front room. So, yeah. And I gave 1 card table and a chair to my daughter because she was starting to put puzzles together. And she finally got one of those things, you know, where you roll it all up, you know. But she needed a place to lay things out. Oh, yeah. Fun times. So, and she uses it for other things. They play family games and stuff. And I just gave her the chair to go with it because I had no use for it, because there was no place to really set it up on a permanent basis. Yeah. I like my drafting table, so that's basically what I've been using. I stitch on this, you know, when I do videos, but I sit on the couch because I can't sit in this. It's like an office chair. It's really nice and comfortable. My son-in-law cleaned out a house, and the chair was there, and he said, "Do you need a chair?" Because it was too big for their house. And I'm like, yeah, I need a chair. I don't know where I got the last one from, but I had one, and it wasn't really super spectacular. So we just traded out. He took that one to the dump, and yeah, he works for the landfill here in town. So, yeah. He can take stuff, and he had a great big load of crap that needed to go, you know, from that house. So he brought over some furniture he thought that I might like, so I took a couple pieces and he took the rest to the trash. But they're useful. I got a nice credenza that day, and I have some kind of a... Oh, I do. What am I thinking? You know, as I say these things, it's like it's all coming to me. I have... Hang on, I lost track of what I was looking at. I think that's a half one right there. It almost... See, there's just... They shouldn't have put all the same colors right there. It's just irritating, but we'll get through it. Like I said, I just do one color, not at a time, and finish that color. Of course not. Me, that would never happen. So, like, I'll get out a strand and I'll try to finish the strand. So I don't have to put it back, but I've said that like 500 times, so you're probably sick and tired of hearing about it. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. So my goal today is to finish the shelves and maybe even finish, because I got a set of shelves like in front of me, and then there's a set of shelves over here that I fight with. That's got all my like dry goods and stuff, you know, like cereal and pastas and cake mixes and that kind of stuff on it. Yeah. So it just needs to be reorganized. I don't know how many times I've reorganized that one. But I moved all my coffee cups over to the other shelf and moved all my tea. I must have at least 15 to 20 different kinds of tea. There might be a couple duplicates, but not so much. Because, I don't know, I'm a collector of tea, evidently. And then at Christmas or for my birthday, my sister sends me she sent me like 5 containers of tea, different types of tea, because she knows I like tea. Every once in a while I like tea, and especially in the wintertime because it makes me warm. I don't know what it is. I can drink coffee half the night and still not be warm. I drink a cup of tea and we are good. I don't know, it just feeds the soul. So, y'all were onto something like that, or something there, British people, because I know it's wet and damp there, you know, but, yeah. So, I like my tea, and I might have it in the summertime, too. It just, whenever the mood strikes me. So, I have acquired a lot of teas, and then I try a lot of other teas. We have Celestial Seasonings here in Boulder, which is... I'm trying to figure... differentiate which one is like a slash and which one is a half a thing. Anyway, so I want to finish that today. That's my goal. If I can finish that, I'll say... And get the trash out. I have to do both, because that's my agenda. No goals, just agendas. So, yeah. So last night, I got home... Oh, yeah, it was a day. I got home at 6. And I've had leftover that pork that I had. What do I call them? Pork chops that were smothered. I finished that because I don't like to keep pork very long, because it just doesn't set well with me. Pork is weird. I know it's not like beef. Beef seems to last. Is that why they don't make jerky out of pork? I don't know. Anyway, so I had that. And I stitched most of the night on my Bristol sampler. So, yeah. So I got a little bit more done on it. I'm enjoying stitching on it. It's very nice. And at this point, it doesn't make much sense. You know, I just figured it was alphabets, but there's a whole lot of other stuff in there, but it'll be fine. I like stitching on it, and it's kind of given me a sense of accomplishment, you will say. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, have you ever had that freak out moment where you're like, are you sure this is 11 count? Because, you know, it's stitching pretty thick, you know, and yeah, for one odd moment, I thought that maybe this was a 14 count. So I looked really quick. That's what that was about. Sorry. I'll be okay. I need to just relax now because climbing up and down off that chair was not an idea of fun. But hey, I think I've about got it whooped. I mean, as far as having to stand on the chair too much. I can just fill in the blanks. But a lot of that crap just had to go. It was like, holy cow, why are we holding on to this stuff? I don't know. Much more organized now. Got rid of a bunch of plastic crap that I didn't like. Because I put all my spices into little plastic bowls because every time I'd do something, everything would shift. And I had way too many spices that I thought I was using. So, sometimes they don't go bad, but I've had, and I like to keep my cans. I have some spice cans that I've had for years. I don't use them. They're just decoration. They're just nostalgia, if you will. I don't know what that is, but we're just going to make it blue. Nobody else will know the difference. So, that's my big agenda for this weekend. It'll be fine. But I'm not planning on crawling up and down way too much because that doesn't set well with my hip. But at least I'm not on a high chair and I can't fall off of it because it's one of those plastic lawn chairs. You know, fitted plastic chairs that I use every once in a while. Maybe in the summertime I'll do some videos out there. But yeah, I don't know. The sun just hits wrong and it's horrible to sit out there and do a video. It just won't work. So we'll see. Maybe we can change the background a little bit. Hey, really? Of course, the people next door got home. She has to bark. So, other than that, it's about all I have been up to. And I didn't stay up too late. I think maybe it was 1 o'clock. I had Grey's Anatomy on because I don't have to watch it. I can just stitch. And sometimes when I'm doing counted cross stitch, that's the part that that I need, you know, if I'm not doing, what do you call it? This kind. You know, I don't have to think far too much. And I did post a picture on how far I gotten with the Bristol sampler. So I'm really pleased with it. I don't know that I'll stitch on it today or just what. I'm not making any promises because those things seem to just not work out. Or I decide, oh, I really want to stitch on so-and-so. So, yeah, it's due to change at any given moment what I stitch on or what I really want to work on. So, yeah, okay. So yesterday at work, I get there, everything's fine, and we didn't have a lot of people. So I thought, well, I'll just go wipe off a few shelves, no big deal. And we have 2 doors. Sorry, I needed a drink. 2 doors that close off the back room. So I wiped them all down. Yeah. And I had to see where it's at. I got that done, and I was talking to the other girl I was working with because I get there from 10 to 6, and she's there from 6 a.m. to 2. And we were talking about how, you know, that door really needed to be painted. And she's like, well, the guy they got, you know, for maintenance, he doesn't paint real well. And I said, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can paint a door, you know. I mean, as long as it's, you know, just a small surface. Because I can't do walls with rollers, you know. That won't happen with my shoulder. So she proceeds to, because we have the people that own the gas station own another business like right across the parking lot. They own like, what is it, half a block? I don't know. And she went over there. She comes back hauling a can of paint, paintbrush, and a stirrer. So I proceeded to paint. That's why I have new nail polish on, because I got it all over my hands, of course. Of course. And I'm telling you, I can't tell if that's a half or a line. We'll just wing it. It's going to be multicolored anyway. It'll be fine. So, anyway, I proceeded to paint both the doors on the outside, and I was done. The top part of the door was a little bad. My shoulder, of course, when I lift over anything or put my arm straight up for any period of time, it just kills my shoulder. So we got that part done really fast, and me, and went on and painted. I didn't paint the back. Hey, enough! Get down, please. They probably put their dog out, and this dog never barks. She barks at this dog all the time. We are just going to tie this. So, watch that needle. So, yeah, that was my day. That took about an hour and a half. Molly, hush. Hey, enough. So I was glad to get out of there yesterday, and my hip's better, so yeah, as you can tell, I'm climbing on chairs these days. We won't do that for very long, but thank goodness, just a little bit at a time. So, just want to get that shelf done. It's just like everything gets crammed in there, and I don't have a proper place to put. I don't like putting my dry goods down towards the floor, and there's no cabinets up above to put stuff. So it's like, okay, we have looked, but there hasn't been too many, upper cabinets, and usually they're really tiny and won't hold crap. So, and I'm not about to have anybody build me any shelves or cabinets. That ain't gonna happen. So I have this one little cubby space to put, like cereal and crackers and cake mixes and all that crap. It's special. Trying to get a hold of it. So, yeah, it's fun. And I got all the other excess stuff into some of the drawers in the cabinets that I bought. Thank God I bought cabinets. Or they would be going right back up there. And I'm kind of sick of looking at all that stuff. It's time to have different stuff up there. So, and since I acquired so much tea, it was consuming the other one, the other shelving. So, hopefully we'll get it done. Oh, come on. Oh, we'll go this way. Sometimes that needle just does not want to bend. So, other than that, that is all the great plans that I've got for this weekend. But I really need to get the trash out. It's been cold and snowy and below. Yesterday it was freezing. It said it was like close to 30 degrees, but the wind was blowing like 18 to 40 miles an hour. It was horrible. So I didn't want to have to go to the trash can. I mean, I have to physically load up the trash, take it around the corner, and dump it in the great big dumpsters. And that wasn't happening. So, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Then I can sit down and rest. Hopefully for the rest of the weekend. My daughter hasn't called with any kind of plans. I think we're just kind of hanging out and doing not too much. I don't know if I'll go over there this weekend or not. It depends. Her husband's home on Saturday and Sunday this week. So, we'll see. Sometimes he goes off and he has to go work on a car or something, you know. Something random. Or he's working on one of his cars or, you know, guy stuff. So, anyway. Oh my goodness. I got kind of wore out today. Already. And it's like 10:30 in the morning. So, we'll get there. Molly and I might have to take a nap today. I don't know if we'll get there or not. Thursday, I didn't even make it to almost noon. And I had to go take a nap. Just tired, wore out. But it has really helped not having to work on Mondays, so I only work 3 days a week, thank goodness. That's totally enough. Especially if you have to paint doors. Wasn't expecting that. God, I got it all over my hands. All over everything else. We were scraping it off there's a concrete floor in the back room. We had to get the paint off of it, so it came off, thank goodness. Oh, jeez. It's like next time I'll just keep my mouth shut. Let's see, I watched a little bit of Floss Tube between last night and today. Nothing new to report. Just seems like everybody's hanging out waiting for the March Expo. You know, what's new, that kind of thing. I have no plans whatsoever to do any kind of March Madness or May Madness. I can't do it. Not this week or this month. So, and it doesn't bother me. Lord knows I have enough to stitch on, you know, here. So, not a big deal. Molly, why are you being so barky? Hey, enough. I don't know, maybe they're cleaning some stuff and moving stuff around. These days were meant for that kind of crap, but do I get, like, inspired to clean out a closet, clean a room? No. I just want to sit down, stitch, get warm, stay warm, and not do anything. It's pathetic. It really is. I mean, I was off for 3 days last weekend. I didn't do nothing. So, and it happens all the time. I mean, it's not like I just took that weekend off. It's just, I can't get no motivation. None. I don't know. I can't stick with things when I'm stitching. Although I have stitched pretty much all week on the, well, I don't know if it was all week. Maybe it started on Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I started on that Bristol sampler. But, yeah, it's just like, okay, that's all I want to stitch on. So, we'll just try to make some progress. I'd like to finish a page. Just say I got that much done. But it's dense in spots, but I love it. I really do. And I can just imagine those little girls stitching that while I'm stitching, you know, and the story behind it, and it's just, it breaks my heart, you know, but they at least had something to occupy their minds, to get their minds off of what was going on in their lives and have something beautiful in the end, to stitch. I don't know how they ever made it without a cell phone, seriously. But, you know, I just, I don't know. I don't know. Different times, different times. And what can I say? And, they didn't work on 900 projects. They didn't have the luxury of money or the luxury of time to go out and buy 9,000 things, to work on, like me, or anybody else that works on multiple projects, It was just a different time and an era, I guess. Just different. And I am so sad when I hear about children that were orphaned and they lose their parents, and other relatives don't want to take care of them, or they're too old and they're not capable. I mean, I understand. Or they have 5 or 6 kids of their own. It just, I don't know. You want to, you feel, yeah, not depressed exactly, but maybe oppressed. I don't know what the word is, but it just gets to me, and I just feel like something more should have been done at the time. I don't know. Bizarre. I just can't fathom. Just can't. I want to make sure you could still see. So, I don't know. I'm glad for the times that we live now, but life was hard. Just totally sucky hard. Things that we take for granted, they didn't even have. They didn't even fathom these things. So, I don't know. Whoops. Okay, silly girl. What the heck are we doing here? I'm just going right along. Let's just stitch over every square. Just kidding. Anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, I have no plans. None. Because I don't think that if I finish these shelves, cleaning them off, that I'll have the energy to work on a room. Because that would require just more energy than I have. Things need to be reboxed. It's just sad. It's just, I have no desire to do that. You're lucky I feel like doing the shelves. Because I'm pretty lazy. I just want to do other things. And for my well-being, it doesn't, I don't know, I'm like, okay, fine, I got it done. But it doesn't do anything for my soul. Stitching, yeah, is my thing. It makes me feel good. It feels like you're accomplishing something. I don't know. It's just different. And I work at work, so I shouldn't have to work really hard at home. That's supposed to be the relaxing part, right? Is that how that goes? I know. I think of all the time my mother spent on cleaning and house and scouring, and oh my God, it just, no. I don't know. Couldn't do it. I'm just not, whoops, missed the hole completely. Not that person. It'll hit me like the shelves. I've been thinking about these shelves for like 2-3 months. I really should do something. I should really do something. Well, finally it's like, okay, fine, we're just gonna do it. I've talked myself into it for quite a long time. I don't know. And I realize there's going to be loads of crap in those rooms that need to be gone. We've almost gone through a length of thread here. Well, guys, let me look. Oh, gosh. If I could get up. I think that is going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And wash your hands and all the good things that we're supposed to do. And I will see you tomorrow. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.